Welcome to episode 16 of the Australian Jazz Museum's Pianists podcast. As usual, we have 5 pianists selected from the collection held by the Australian Jazz Museum. In fact, I think today there's actually 6. We've got 2 pianists on one track. I'll tell you about that when we get there. The first track today is from an album that I've used before called 9 Piano Men and a Lady. It's recorded in Tasmania in 1998 and is solo piano. One of the 9 men playing today is Don Ives. Don gives us a very interesting introduction to all the things you are, and then settles into a more conventional version. Track 2's from Mike Nock. Mike's from New Zealand and seems to have settled quite happily in Sydney around about the time this track was recorded, I suspect. He contributed to another of my favourite albums, Bodgy Dada and the Cult of the Cool. It was recorded when Mike must have only been about 20 and in Sydney. The track's called Way Back. The band that Mike is playing with is Mike Nock, 3-out trio. The track was composed by the band, made up of Mike Nock on piano, Freddie Logan on string bass, and Chris Karan on drums. mentioned in the intro that one of the tracks has two pianists. An American pianist called Mickey Tucker has a band which I think he showcases around the world. This is an Australian recording and an Australian lineup. The band's called Mickey Tucker's 176 Keys. The album's called Piano Thunder from Down Under, and the pianist that is appearing with Mickey, I guess on the other 88 keys, is Andy Vance. The track is composed by Mickey Tucker and is called Flight, and the band are Annette Jenko Yates on string bass, Sonia Horbelt on percussion, and possibly Joseph Gear on didgeridoo. If you can hear any on the track, it's him. So enjoy all 176 of these keys being played. It's quite a riot. Track 4's from Queensland, recorded in Brisbane, and the pianist is Hans Kasseymeye. This track's from his album called From New Orleans to Queensland. The track is Wall Street Rag, and Hans is appearing with the Storyville Jazz Tet, which was made up of Bob Bernard on cornet, Lockie Thompson on clarinet, alto sax, tenor sax, soprano sax, take your pick, Vern Moore on trombone, tenor sax, Hans on piano, Dennis Ashton on string bass, and Alan Leake on drums. This was recorded in 1992. Our final pianist for today is John McAll. This is John appearing with the Moving and Groovin' Orchestra, and from an album Big Bands Are Back, recorded in 1996 in Melbourne. The track is called Ain't Nothing But the Blues. Now, the Moving and Groovin' Orchestra is a big band and there's quite a bit going on there, but I listened fairly closely and what I'm hearing is some great playing, but no big solos. So listen to John fill in beautifully behind the band and the vocalist, who is Emma France.
Got the change of a nickel, ain't got no bounce in my shoes, ain't got no fancy to tickle, I ain't got nothing but the blues, ain't got a dream that is working, ain't got no innings to lose, ain't got no coffee that's perking, I ain't got nothing but the blues. When trumpets flare up, I keep my hair up, I just can't let it come down. Believe me, Pappy, I can't get happy since my ever-loving baby left town. Ain't got no rest in my slumber, ain't got no feelings to lose, ain't got no telephone numbers, I ain't got nothing but the blues. Ain't got the change of a nickel, ain't got no bounce in my shoes, ain't got no fancy to tickle, nothing but the blues. Ain't got a dream that's working, ain't got no bounce in my shoes, ain't got no coffee that's perking, I ain't got nothing but the blues. When trumpets flare up, I keep my hair up, I just can't let it come down. Believe me, Pappy, I can't get happy since my ever-loving baby left town. Ain't got no rest in my slumber, ain't got no feelings to prove, no good, no best. Ain't got no feelings to bruise. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing but the blues. Thank you.
Well, that concludes episode 16. I'm keeping track of the number of pianists that I've put out. So at 5 per episode and 16 episodes, that's 80. Plus there's a bonus one on 2 of the... Plus there's an additional pianist on this one, being Mickey Tucker, as well as Andy Vance. Earlier I had a surprise pianist, so I think I'm up to about 82, which is getting close to the halfway mark. This has been an interesting project. Yesterday I got to the point where I needed to go to the Jazz Museum and start ripping some more CDs, so I spent several hours on CDs, and then I needed some vinyl, so I did a bit on that. And then I needed a cassette tape, so I did that. So we've added to the digitized collection as part of this process. I'm pretty pleased by that. I'll look forward to the next episode. Hope you do too. Bye.